All right, all right. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking, and we're live streaming. I sure hope you guys didn't hear any of that. I haven't checked the volume yet, so I don't know. But I got my good friend Kodiak here waiting in the wings. How you doing, man?
Pretty good. You see my name?
I haven't checked the volume yet.
Show the names.
Okay, hold on a second. Hi, Richard. How are you?
Richard!
Yeah, I was getting everything together, so Kodiak, Autonomous Zone. I got something I got to say about that too. I got something I got to say about that shortly. But says Richard says, "Where the heck are you, Andrew?" Right here. He says, to put this into context, it's Friday night, and I'm so 420'd. Oh, I know what that means. Avery had to explain it to me. We were at a party one day at a friend of his house. It was somebody's birthday party. Matter of fact, it might have been his birthday party, if I remember correctly. And the guy that owned the house said, "Hey, everybody, if you're gonna 420, do it out at the end of the boat ramp." And I'm like looking at Avery like, what the hell is he talking about? He's like, "What do you mean you don't know what he's talking about?" I said, "I have no clue." And he explained it to me. So I get it. How you doing, Kodiak?
Well, the world's ending. But
Dillard says, "What's up, big guy?" I'm living large. I'm above ground one more day, so I mean that's an advantage. That's definitely an advantage. We've had some realizations about my puppy, my dog. He's having a very hard time lately, and it's just one of these things. But some of you all may have noticed there's a different view behind me in my office area, and Kodiak was surprised. And the truth of the matter is, my son finally finished moving out, and I've now started claiming his room as my office. And
his son is 40, by the way.
He's 26. He's not 40.
I didn't know he was 26. I thought he was like 20.
No, he hasn't lived with us the entire time. He's been out of the house before. He just recently was with us when we moved in here. So, but he's moved back out again, and more power to him. But now that I have his room, there's actually art on the wall, and my case of Blu-rays over here. And I actually had to go out and buy a whole new bookcase, which you don't see. It's over here. Let me twist the camera out a little bit. There's a whole nother bookcase filled with Blu-rays and comics, and I got so many comics this week. It's pitiful. I lost count. Over 500 new comics. And some really, really good stuff. Really, really good stuff. And I can't wait to share with you all. So, but first, it's time to do.
I was thinking about coming out there to the store tomorrow. But just to pick up something, say hi, because I have no allowance.
Just come out and say hi, and I'll give you stuff. You don't have to buy anything. So
see, you can't do that. I
have
an oath.
It's my store. I can do whatever I want.
It's my party, and I can.
Yeah.
So you know how there's this Corona thing going on, right? And like
I've heard of it. Yeah.
And friends of ours are still like on lockdown. Like they're talking about we're in lockdown. I went to Ginny Springs on Monday.
Yeah.
I am not lying to you. And when I write this, I actually downplay it. There was at least 2,000 people. Now, the way Ginny Springs is, it's a campground, so it's huge. And I finally pointed out to Tara. I finally realized, I'm like, wait a minute, Disney's closed, but not a single mask. There was the campgrounds were filled. There were people everywhere, wall to wall people. At Ginny Springs, there's like 3 head springs. So you can go to either one. So we kept going back and forth. 2,000 people, arm elbow to elbow, not a person caring.
What's up, Avery?
Hey, what's up?
How's it going?
There he is.
It's all right.
It's Friday night. Time to party. Okay. Yeah.
My hip.
Well, we're gonna do. I got to do the drawing first. So let me do that, and then we'll go on to our normal debauchery. The fun stuff. But This week, I did not have time to do another drawing. I was too busy moving into the office. So what I'm going to do this time is whoever wins this drawing gets to pick from one of the 5 original sketches that I have. So it's dealer's choice or winner's choice in this case. So these are the same 5 from last week. The winner from this past week hasn't been in the store yet. That would be Mark. He hasn't been in the store yet, so he gets first pick. But whoever wins tonight gets to pick from the other 4 that are remaining. So let's pick a name out of the bucket. And this is our lucky winner. And this is the second to the last Friday in June. So after tonight, we'll have one more drawing. There may be a chance I'll decide to extend it and do more drawings later. But as of right now, it's this weekend and next weekend. And the winner, the lucky winner of an original drawing is
Kodiak.
Nope, not Kodiak. It's ticket number 965076. And this lucky winner's name is Jason. So Jason, if you come back into the store this weekend or anytime in the future, I will have your number out, confirm it, and you will get to pick one of these original pieces of art. So congratulations to Jason. Hope you come into the store soon and claim your art. All right, all right. Woohoo! I love the drawing stuff. I love doing that. So how's it going, guys? Everybody having a fantastic week? Cat, move.
It's gone by fast. You know there's a dust storm headed our way, right?
Actually, I heard on the news that the dust storm actually lessens the ability for hurricanes to form.
Hurricanes, yeah. Wiped them out.
I think that's crazy. That's crazy, but
yeah,
whatever.
Yeah.
Oh,
they say it happens every year, but not to this extent. All it's going to do is change the color of our sky and stop hurricane season or postpone it rather.
Global warming. You know that's what it is. Dust storms and global warming. All right. Well, hey,
it's been pretty cool the past couple of days.
Avery, Kodiak wanted me to show his name because he did something funny, but I'll show you what he did. He put Kodiak, the autonomous zone.
No, I did not. It's Kodiak autonomous. Never mind.
Autonomous zone. Did you hear? I heard a commentator on
Kodiak's autonomous zone. No, never mind. I just screwed it up. Everything's so funny. I gotta go home now.
I don't know if anybody missed it, but Richard says, "Damn, missed it by one number." Oh, I'm so sorry, man. Next time, I promise. But I was listening to a commentator on the news today on one of the radio stations, and they were talking about how these radical people in Seattle have changed the name from Chaz to Chop. And what she was saying is that Chaz,
several days ago.
Yeah, Chaz is the Capitol Hill Autonomous Zone, and Chop is the Capitol Hill occupied whatever. And what her analysis was that when you occupy something, it's like those 40-year-old guys that still live at home with their parents. They occupy the basement. You know, your mom still makes your food for you and does your laundry, and your dad pays the electric and pays the cable bills and all that kind of stuff. But when you're autonomous, you're responsible for those things yourself.
Why are you talking about me like this, man?
So that's why
you got a problem with people living in their mom's basements.
That's why they changed the name, because they didn't want to be autonomous anymore. They wanted to be occupiers.
I heard something.
I know. I'm totally fine with just sending in the Marines.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd be fine with that too.
Just bring this to an end. And if anybody else wants to pop off about it, deal with them the same way.
This is. I'm
bring it to an end.
In my opinion, this is a terrorist action. You know.
I think so too.
And the federal government has every right to step in and do something about it. And I hope it happens soon. My thoughts and prayers with the people of Seattle who are not involved in any of this stuff. They're just living there and being, this is their home.
Tortured.
And this is what they're having to put up with. And then they've got a government that's just standing back and just letting it happen. That's crazy in my mind.
Encouraging it, actually.
Yeah.
Actually, I was surprised Steven Crowder even called out Trump for pandering. He said, he's like, what are you doing? He went off, and he's normally a big Trump supporter. I'm hearing echo. Is that me?
No, not hearing any echoes from you.
Okay. As long as y'all aren't hearing it. But yeah, it's like even Trump don't know what to do right now.
Richard says chop is synonymous with the guillotine.
I heard they changed it because calling themselves an autonomous zone did make it illegal or whatever.
Probably. I'm fairly certain there's some legalese to the wording, the way they do stuff.
Yeah.
You know? But crazy. Yeah. Well, I'm Turtle Rabbit says, let the blue states areas burn. People are waking up. God, I only hope people wake up. I only hope people realize what's happening, because there's some parts of this country, like Florida, like Jacksonville, for example, we're almost up to 100% back at work and doing stuff. We're bringing in huge conventions like, I don't know, the Republican National Convention is coming here in 4 months, which is fantastic. That is going to be a boom for the local economy.
You're also banning the gator chomp.
No, that's not Jacksonville.
That's not Jacksonville. That's
Florida, North Florida.
Yeah, that's
University.
Yeah, that's
not
North Florida.
No,
University.
no,
Isn't it Tampa or something?
No, it's Gainesville. What is that called? Anyways, it's them. Whatever university.
UNF.
It's
no,
west.
UNF's here.
It's that way.
UF.
UNF doesn't have a football team. Actually, the running joke at UNF, because I had two kids that actually went to UNF, is that they have the only undefeated team in college team in Florida, and it's the fact that they have none. So, Jay,
Andrew,
you had a football team, so.
Andrew, I really like your background, man. You cleaned it up. It looks
great. I have the
minus the broom or the mop or something.
It's just a broom. Here, I'll drop it on the
floor
so you don't
hilarious.
See it. How's that?
You know how they're wanting to delete all, Civil War memorabilia. They want to take the names off the high schools, which I'm indifferent about. I'm all about the American flag. I don't care about the rest, right? So, what about the fact that you're part of the Democratic Party? You don't want to hold them accountable for 200 years of racism?
Yeah, they complain. They complain about systematic oppression, yet vote for the party that created it.
No. See, that's now you're being racist by bringing that up. You're bringing racist. Yeah,
facts are racist.
Exactly.
Yeah, we had a
hate facts.
I'm not going to talk about it. Never mind. I told Todd about it earlier. I'm not going to talk about it on the live stream because, I can have my opinion, but then, things come back and bite you in the butt when you're not paying attention to it.
Why, Andrew?
Why? Because I'm not stupid. That's why.
Well,
sure you are.
Wait till after stream, and I'll fill you guys in. But hey, I've got some comics I really want to show you. You guys want to take a look at some comics?
Well, that wraps it up for tonight, folks. Good night.
No, it's like I had to put up with that on the Jack show last night.
What'd they do on the Jack show?
I'm pissed.
The same thing you do.
You're kidding me.
Did they really?
The Jack show was copying me?
It was just like Cecil holding up comics. Like they were talking about different comics. And it was almost all stuff we've already been through multiple times.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
I'm pissed because I went to bed last night. I've been getting up at like 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock every morning trying to change my schedule and treat myself better, and plan to watch Jack show first thing, do some drawing. And she put it on for members only on her channel.
I think it goes on to a different. She backs it up on a different channel. Afterwards.
Okay.
She has a live stream channel. It's probably there.
Okay.
Oh, here Richard says he lives in Virginia where they have a Democratic blackface governor and he's still having restrictions. So that's scary. But then he says
I remember that guy.
He's also pulling down statues as well. We had so far we had one statue here in Jacksonville taken down. It was a Confederate soldier statue, and they did it in the middle of the night, early morning hours when nobody was there, 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, and then they announced They listed out 11 different places where they're going to remove either monuments or plaques or historical markers from all over the city.
I think that's so wrong. I really do.
It's crazy.
But it's better that they get taken down than rioters tear it down.
Exactly.
That is true.
Because they can get put in museums.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I've always said they belong in museums anyway.
Right. Well, one of the things they were talking about this on the news, they were saying that after the Civil War ended, as a way to unify the country again, they made statues, monuments, plaques commemorating both Northern soldiers and Southern soldiers. You know, it was part of our history, and it's one of the things that Todd mentioned before is the reason why the Nazi camps in Auschwitz are still there is so that we never ever forget.
Yeah.
The Germans will never forget. The Jews will never forget. The world should never forget. And these Confederate and Northern statues and monuments are here as a reminder of what this country went through, how we came together when it was all over and became a greater nation. And it hurts my fifi, so you have to take it down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And these are the same people that are calling to put conservatives in work camps and re-education camps.
Yeah, I saw that insanity as well. That's just crazy.
It's multiple people saying it. It's not like one wacko.
Yeah.
It's true.
It's
well,
several people.
I hate to say it, but my response to anybody that says which of these do you support? And my stance is very simple. If your group, your movement supports defunding the police, I'm not down with you. Period. Yep. That's it. That's where I draw the line. I'm not going to support defunding the police. It's just not, no. As a small business owner, I was going to say a minority, but I'm a short, fat white guy in an area where there's lots of Hispanics, lots of minorities. We're kind of an outlier in this area of town, So I appreciate the fact that we have a police, technically in Jacksonville, it's a sheriff's department. But I've never had a.
Oh, dude, the way that can get twisted against you.
I'm not trying to. I'm being honest. I mean, I think the sheriff officers around this area are decent, hardworking people, and I've never, even when they've given me a ticket, it was because I was doing something wrong, and no matter how much I bitched and complained about it, I still paid the ticket and went along with my life and didn't complain about it. But I did complain. I complained all the time, but still,
any one of us who's dealt with JSO knows how big a douchebags they can be. They're fucking horrible.
Well, but the guys that gave me my last ticket were those community officers who I absolutely hate because they just feel like they have such power over people, and they're not even real police officers. But every sheriff officer that we dealt with, especially when we were living with Granny, and every now and then she'd run away from home and the police had to find her, they were all professional. They were all, except for the one guy who jumped in front of me and whatever. But we worked everything out just by simply talking. I think we're lucky in this area of town, because there is a decent police sheriff's office presence, and I'm not afraid to go outside, especially
it is really interesting. Like talking to friends in New York City, they think people in Florida are absolutely insane.
Yeah.
Because we go to the beach.
And I was like, well, I'm in, here in North Carolina, like it's about 50-50. Like all the business owners wear masks, but the people don't, right? And some of the places are like no mask, no service. So you just don't, that's fine. I mean, I completely understand people who are freaked out by this whole thing. I mean, depending on what you listen to, you have a completely different view of the universe right now.
Yeah.
So I don't really hold that against anybody whether you believe that, people who wear masks are crazy or people who don't wear masks are crazy. I get it. But it is really interesting to see the difference. I was like, yeah, here, the people that running the stores wear masks, but the patrons don't. And he was like, my friends were like, what? That's crazy. That's insane. And like, yeah, well, You know, New York is really the only place that I know of, except for California passed a law today making it mandatory to wear masks all outdoors until at least 2021.
Yeah, I heard about that too.
Which I don't think they can do. Like, I think that's illegal. I don't think they can tell you what you can and can't wear, just like they can and can't tell you what to what to buy. Except they did that with the whole healthcare thing. But
I have a carry permit. It would be illegal for me to wear a mask while carrying.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit! Oh shit! Holy crap! No shit. Wow.
I believe it would be illegal for me.
You don't have to worry about that in states where guns are where the Second Amendment doesn't count.
Yeah. True. Yeah. Exactly.
What's up, Mr. Dillard?
What's up, John?
Oh, nothing. I just wanted to see what my new avatar looked like on screen.
It's very small. Here, we'll increase the size of it. So,
the hell is it?
Oh, it's all off center. It's all stupid and off center.
It's really pretty. It's got flowers in it.
What's off center?
Oh, you like that, do you? Big queer.
It gets me going every time, Dillard. Just the sound of your voice, you know.
So, did you guys see my Cyberfrog application?
No. Did you share it on Twitter? Because I never
threw my head in the ring. Yeah, I did share it on Twitter, but you never go to Twitter, so who cares?
I know. That's why I said it. I never go to Twitter.
Now, Ethan put out that he's actively looking for an artist to do a children's book. So I put 2 drawings up there, my ideas for a children's book.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, let me
go get it. Pull it up.
I'm lonely.
And you got to go over there, and you got to like it, and you got to be like, Ethan, you're a complete moron if you don't pick Dillard.
Cecil posted something where dude gets body slammed and he just doesn't move. He's just like part of the concrete slab now.
Okay.
That's awful.
Dillard, this looks adorable.
Ow, my back.
That's pretty good.
Falling
apart. I did that. I wanted that one
good.
to look kind of like. I wanted it to look like the Princess and the Frog, like that kind of animation.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. Very nice. And then let's see
what
the
other one is like.
That is awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
Fantastic.
That's the best right there. That's gonna win.
Kind of like the E.H. Shepherd.
Yep.
Winnie the Pooh and.
I was thinking Mr. Toad.
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
Just
actually, that's the exact same artist.
I was missing it.
That looks great.
Hey, can you show the other one? I missed it. Oh yeah.
You should.
Dillard, so did he say anything about it?
Nope, he's ghosting me.
Dillard, you should repost that second image. The second image is stronger than the first one, and a lot of times they won't see the second image because people just look at the first. I think that second image is.
Well, when I posted it, they show up side by side.
Yeah, I would still repost that second image, dude. I think it's a lot stronger. It's really strong.
So Ethan put out a post that says, I'm actively seeking an artist with a cute watercolor style to illustrate a Cyberfrog children's book. This is a paying gig. I am actively seeking a writer who will take an outline from me about the Cyberfrog book and write it for ages 4 to 10. Also a paying gig. That's very cool.
Yeah,
so right now, it needs. I hope it stays up, but right now I got the most likes on the responses. So
awesome.
Like it, Andrew.
Oh, is that this button right here?
Yeah, Andrew.
Okay. And this is the retweet. That's the other retweet with comment.
But yeah, retweet with a comment. And be like the fry gift that says "Shut up and take my money."
This is stupid, and I love it.
All right. Well, I'll fix it.
Yeah, I got Flit retweeted it, and he put a comment that says, "Ethan, you're a stupid fuckface if you don't pick Dillard."
Hey, wait, go back to Twitter. Well, damn it.
Why?
You gotta look at this guy become part of the concrete. It's It's just I've been watching it over and over. It's worse than John Cena. It's just you gotta.
All right, now who has this?
Cecil. Lord Cecil. He'll probably just pop up if you put Cecil in.
Hey, what has Cecil been doing on Twitter? He's been acting like an asshole, like a baby woman on Twitter.
What does he go by on?
He went to war with War Campaign, and that happens.
What does he go by on?
That's not war. What the hell? Is it?
I just Twitter just brings out the worst in everybody you like, so I just don't pay attention to it.
All right, what does Cecil go by on?
Lord Cecil, trampler of peasants.
Lord Cecil.
There it is. Oh, I was misspelling Cecil, so there you go.
You got all kinds of Twitter notifications.
Dude, if I could invent a virus to take down Twitter, I would. Oh, I shouldn't say that online.
Is it this one here?
You're not gonna be able to. Nope. Shit, you're not gonna be able to find it, are you? Here, I'll retweet it to you. Why didn't I just do that in the first place?
What's happening?
We're looking for something.
What's your name, Andrew?
Just look up Misfit Corner Comics.
My wife got mad at me because I was playing with my daughter. She has all these little calico critter toys, and she has a bus that carries all her little toys. And I was running over the other toys and saying, "Oh, watch out, pedestrians, protesters!" And she got all mad at me.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on a second.
Oh, I've seen this.
Oh,
Eat pavement. It's not even eat pavement. It's become pavement.
What happened? Why did this guy get his ass kicked?
He's like squaring off with that dude.
And the bus driver body slams him.
is this
This is my
considered?
favorite.
Wait a minute.
This is my favorite kind of violence. I love it.
Is this considered black on black crime because all three guys are black?
Andrew.
It's like Andrew wants to get Me Too'd or whatever it is. Canceled.
No, I'm just asking the question. I mean,
Andrew, stop trying to become relevant in the cultural zeitgeist.
yeah. Well, guys, stop trying to bring me into this crap. That was a funny video. That's not nearly as funny as the Molotov cocktail guy burning himself up. But
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm sorry, I gotta go, but my wife just got home and
Dick.
getting Carino's just opened up again, so we're gonna go get some Gorgonzola steak.
oh,
hey,
nice.
hey, at least this time you said bye.
Oh,
Good night,
it's time. I gotta go. I gotta go paint
Dillard,
the fence.
Dillard, have a happy
What's up?
Father's Day, okay?
Oh, when is that?
Sunday.
Sunday. Make sure she remembers it.
No. See, the only people that's going to remember is actual fathers that know you.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise,
that's true.
nobody's
No,
ever
I
going to remember.
checked because we share an Amazon Prime account,
Yeah.
and to this day, she has not put in an order for what I asked, and I asked for very very little. I asked for. I said, go on Amazon, go and find like the highest reviewed 5-star back scratcher. That's all I want.
And she is.
And I see nothing in the cart. There's nothing in the cart. There's nothing on its way.
Dillard, you realize what you have to do, right? You do realize what you have to do as a father on Father's Day. Go out and buy it your damn self.
No, I got to go out to the bar and just not be present. That's what I got to do.
I like his. Oh, I'll meet you there.
For my birthday or for Christmas, my wife always asks me, says, "What do you want?" I said, "Don't worry, I'll get it myself." So don't worry. Oh, Blue Samurai Zero is here. Fantastic. He says, "I saw the CF thing. It looked more colored pencil than watercolor, but close enough. Hope he likes it." Yes, Blue Samurai Zero is my man.
He was commenting. He was commenting on it. He said, if you get the gig and you actually do make the book, we'll make sure to treat it just like any other book on Andrew's stream and just run through it real fast and give it any kind of in-depth thought.
Well, it turns out.
So of course I had to reply to him. You know, as usual, I won't watch.
Very good, very good. Well, Blue Samurai Zero is the guy who reached out and let Ethan know about me not getting my Cyber Frog in order for in order for Ethan to reach out to me about getting them. So it was Blue Samurai Zero was my friend who did that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Once again, it proves it wasn't Avery.
No, because I don't care.
Samurai.
I got my frog books.
I know you did. But see, I got fans out there that look out for me, and I appreciate it.
I gotta go. I'm hungry. Goodbye.
All right, goodbye.
That's just because they don't know you yet.
They're getting to know me. And they care. See?
That's because they don't know you yet.
That's right. All right, you guys want to look at some comics real quick?
Nope.
Since we've already blown up the stream with other stuff. Because I put on the stream comics, drawing, and more. We've yet to do it. Well, technically, I did a drawing. I did a drawing for the original piece of art. The raffle drawing.
What pieces of art do you have on your wall behind you, dude?
Here, I'll show you.
Oh, crotch shot.
I'm taking the camera down ahead of time. And I'll switch cameras. Because there's going to be more going up. But right now, I only have these few because...
why is there a bottle of barbecue sauce next to your computer?
Because I like to put barbecue sauce on my Whataburger sandwich for breakfast.
On his chicken tendies.
Not chicken tendies. It's a breakfast burger. Okay. We have 2 pages of Wombi Jungle Boy original art. These are pages from 1951. They're the oldest pages I own, and they're fantastic. And they solidify my furry love of comics.
I don't think I've ever seen those of yours, dude.
No, these are actually pretty cool. These are, I'll have to tell you guys the story one day. But this is 2 pieces of art that I got as part of an auction, which I helped some guys out with. But they're like super old, and I just love them.
They look great.
Yeah, they are. And then this is an original piece I did in high school that actually was printed on the cover of a medical journal magazine here in Jacksonville. So it's one of my earliest published pieces of art. And then, of course, I have one comic book page.
That's the FemForce.
That's the FemForce drawing that I did that was actually published. And now I've got lots of room for more art. So once I get some more stuff framed and in here, I'll have it behind me. But I got my printer and then bookshelves filled with DVDs.
You cleaned up. It's weird. I've never seen your place clean.
Well, it's what happens when you move into a new room. You take advantage of that fact and you get things set up properly. At least that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, you clean. It looks like it's like clean. It's weird. I mean, I'm used to like you need to add like a giant stack of laundry behind you or something. Make me feel at home.
No laundry in this room because I'm nowhere near the laundry. The washer and dryer are in a whole nother room. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, I know. Well, I'm not going to show you the camera of the rest of the room. The rest of the room's got stacks and stacks of crap because I'm still going through it. But yeah.
Yeah, I can't rail on you for that because I'm doing the same thing right now. Although to be fair, we moved in like last week, or this week.
Nightwalk Warrior stepped in, said hi everyone, then said have a nice live stream everyone, and peace out, and left. Nighthawk Warrior, we miss you, man.
He's the most engaged person in your audience.
All right, let's take a look at some comics. Crotch shot. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it happens.
Now we know he does it on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I got a nice little stack. I'll cut this stack in half, and here, show you some new comics that I got. I got a couple of gems in here. I've got to go through some of these and find out if they're of any value because some of them are really nice. But we've got a early Daredevil issue number 173 from the 50 cent era. plotted and penciled art by Frank Miller.
Dude, I need that book.
This is awesome looking.
It's mint condition too.
No, it's not bad. I mean, the pages are very yellowed, but I mean, this is from, let me see what the date on this is. 81. So this is a 40-year-old comic, newsprint comic. So it's going to yellow. That's just what's going to happen. But the pages are all in really good shape.
Dear God.
Smells great.
Will you hold that
You
for
just
me, buddy?
depressed me.
I will put it aside for you.
Awesome. I have 0 Frank Miller Daredevil comics.
Well, how many of these are you going to end up giving back to me a year from now?
None.
Okay. We've got a Marvel premiere featuring the 3D Man. This is from 1977.
Frank Miller Daredevils are pretty awesome.
They are. And this is Jim Craig, illustrator. I don't know who that is. I just flipped the pages 3 times, and all it was double pages of ads. You know, that was during a time when Marvel actually did ads for something other than their own comics in their comics. Check it out. I got a copy of Power Pack #1.
That's cool.
This to me is fantastic. And what's really funny is
I remember that book.
of all the issues of Power Pack, this is the only one that's actually worth any money right now. There were rumors that they were working on either a cartoon show or a TV show, and issue 1's the one that's worth the most because it's the first appearance of all 4 characters. So, but yes, it's really great condition too. I got to double check on the price, what the value of it is, but
yeah, ain't that gonna be a hot flaming ball of cabbage?
I've wanted to put together a complete set of these for a while because this is one of the ones that, other than G.I. Joe and Transformers, Power Pack was one of the comics that brought me into comics. So
fun fact, Whitey, I brought Whitey back for the All Winter Squad animated series. Yeah. And it was the fact that he wasn't killed. He actually faked his death because he didn't want to deal with the stupid children.
That's great. Now this is
he didn't want to go to war, so he faked his death and sent the kids into battle.
This is issue 2 of Saga, and this is actually a first printing, and it's in really, really great condition. I mean, I know this is actually worth something. I don't know how much. I'm going to do a double check really quick.
Oh, you got another one of those Daredevils I'm going to want.
Uh-huh. Let's see. Comic price guide for Saga #2. List the price in near mint condition at $22. Wow.
Good job.
Yeah. Very good. Very good. That's probably, in my store, it's probably a $10 comic. So, all right. And we have Daredevil, The Man Without Fear, #226. You got a Mazzucchelli cover.
Yeah, it's a Mazzucchelli issue.
Yes, it is.
Yeah,
oh, wow.
You're going to have to put that aside for me.
I'm going to have a lot of those, I think.
You will. Well, whatever.
I already have that one you gave me.
Look at this cover. This is Showcase presents the new Doom Patrol. I just absolutely adore this cover. This is so freaking awesome.
That is awesome.
This is
Remember when comics were good?
This is also from 1977. Artists include Joe Staton, Francisco Chiamonte. I don't know. I've never heard of that guy, but God, I just love this. This is a great cover, and this is this is the 35-cent era. So this is a nice classic issue. I got to check and see what the value of this is, but it's in really good condition too. Oh, I was telling Todd about this, guys. This is like the find of the night for me. This is Xenozoic Tales #1 from Kitchen Sink Press. Yeah. This is Mark Schultz, one of his very early books. It's black and white.
Cadillacs and Dinosaurs.
He went on to do Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. But this is actually a first print. Value-wise, it's maybe an $8 book. But check this out.
Oh,
signed by Mark Schultz.
That's so cool. Oh, cool. Look at that signature.
No
I know. Is that not fantastic?
How'd you find that?
It was just in one of the bins.
Are you kidding me?
And you know what bin I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm not joking.
The first time. Not the first time we've pulled out signed books out of that bin.
No, it's not. I've actually found John Byrne signed books, Brandon Peterson signed books. I've found stuff in there that just blows me away. This one may end up becoming part of my own collection.
You should make this one.
So
what's the condition of it?
It's not bad. It's got a little ding on the corner down here, but overall, I mean, it's great. I mean,
yeah, you might want to get that. You might want to get that slabbed or just keep it. You know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm going to keep it.
Yeah.
All right, we got a classic John Romita Jr. Uncanny X-Men number 196. These ones are always fantastic when I find them.
Yeah. That's when he could draw.
Yeah. Here's another. This is another oldie but goodie. I think I actually have another copy of this, but this is Science Fiction Time Warp number 1.
Look at that logo. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, but this is a 1979 book, and it was $1. So I mean, this is like a double-sized, double-thick issue. But look at that cover. I believe that's Michael Kaluta. It's just, and then it's like an anthology book with a lot of different artists, a lot of different stories. But this is another one of these 40-year-old comics that just looks fantastic.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's gorgeous. I don't know if this is worth anything. This is Marvel Comics Group Omega number 7, Omega the Unknown. This one's a little beat up. I got to check and see if it's got any value to it. Otherwise, it's a
who drew it?
50-cent book. Let me see. Jim Mooney. Oh, okay.
There you go.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that a advertisement for King Kong? The most exciting original motion picture event of all time. 1976. Wow. That's great. Got a Mark Bagley Amazing Spider-Man, issue number 379. This is part of the Maximum Carnage crossover. Very cool. I love these books.
Maximum Carnage.
Yep. I got an early Iron Man. This is issue number 203. I believe this is, let me see. Is it Mark D. Bright or Bob McLeod on art? Mark Bright. Okay, cool. Very good time to be an Iron Man fan. Oh, here's another good one. Saga number 7. This is also a first printing in really good condition, which I think this one's actually worth some bucks too. So, any of you guys out there read Saga, or have you read Saga?
No.
It's an interesting book.
I picked one up once and just was bored.
Yeah. Here's a Klaus Janson.
Like the first one.
Klaus Janson.
This is way before
Punisher.
I knew that the comic book industry had been hijacked.
Well, it's actually pretty good. It's good on art and good on story. But here's Punisher in his first series. This is the series after the mini series. But this
Klaus
one,
Janson, yeah.
the cover got a little wrapped, but you hardly notice it. But still,
Is that Klaus Janson?
Yep, it's Klaus Janson. We got an anniversary issue of X-Men, Uncanny X-Men, issue number 304, with a John Romita Jr. wraparound cover, and the hologram, which is a hologram of Magneto, part of the Fatal Attraction storyline, which includes interior art by John Romita Jr. too.
That was a great book.
You guys remember Wanted?
I might need that Uncanny X-Men. I got to check.
This is Wanted by Mark Millar and J.G. Jones, which eventually became a movie.
He just giggled at you because he's not going to put it to the side.
No, he doesn't care.
No, that's not what happened. I'm going to be seeing him soon. So, but this is the inspiration for the movie. That the movie was really very little to do with what the comic was about. But yeah, we got Uncanny X-Men 226, a fantastic double-sized issue from the Fall of the Mutant storyline, and featuring art by Mark Silvestri.
Damn it, dude! You might need to put that for a side. I don't have that issue either. God,
maybe that's why I put this stack together, knowing you were going to be here tonight.
Son of a bitch.
We've got Frank Miller's Ronin number 1. Actually,
that's
I have
awesome.
2 copies of this in here.
Wow.
You should, if that's a minute book, you should maybe next year get it signed by Miller at Comic-Con.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be going to the Comic-Con next year. We'll see. Got some copies of Legends. This is the John Byrne story. This is it's a 6-issue limited series. This is issue 5. I've got several of these in here, but guys, do you remember Catwoman from 1993?
Yeah, Jim Ballant. Yeah,
he went a very long time on this title, and he was probably one of the reasons why Catwoman was popular back in this day. But this is issue number 1. It's got a kind of an embossed cover.
I had all of those.
Yeah, that was when you could
nice.
actually like track an artist and be like, oh, I like Jim Ballant, I'll just buy Catwoman, and you didn't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons. Like, as a complete side note, I'm putting a box of comics together for Andrew, and like I've realized that I'm giving away like most of my Stuart Immonen comics because I can't. Like, I have maybe like 30 or 40 of his books, but there's like no sequential order. Like, I have no clue where they go because it's like different Avengers titles with different names and different storylines, and
right.
And I'm like, I don't have the time or the energy to organize it, and I can't figure it out by the numbering. So I'm just like, screw it. And so, he's incredible, but he's jumped around so much, they've pushed him around so much that it's like impossible to figure out what story it is.
Now, did you ever read or pick up any of the Star Wars issues he did?
No, I did not.
Did you pick up or did you read any of the Empress series that he did?
I picked up the first couple. They were great.
Yeah, his art in the Star Wars run that he did was right up there with Empress. It looked that good.
Yeah,
there's like 5 or 6 issues. Those are fantastic. If you've never seen them, they're great.
Yeah, okay.
They do that to every artist these days. They don't let anyone have a run on a book.
I know, and it's a huge mistake.
Yeah, but it keeps them from getting. It keeps something like Image from happening again.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's right. Hey, we'll stop another Image from happening by tanking the entire industry.
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember when years ago, during when they had that big war with the distributors, and Marvel was talking about going only exclusive in Marvel comic shops and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Frank Miller predicted their demise, and he described it like the fall of the Soviet Union.
That's right.
And it's really, really close to what's like the fall of the Soviet Union.
It's true because if you look at like back in the day, if I said, "Hey, Joe Madureira, what book is he working on?" You'd be like, "Well, it's either Deadpool or X-Men."
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Depending on the year,
right.
And now if I said, "Okay, what's Humberto Ramos working on?" Can you tell me?
Currently, nope.
Can they even afford Humberto Ramos anymore?
Right. Like,
there's only one book that sells around 100,000, 1 or 2 comics.
Yep.
That sell around 100,000. That's awful.
That's right. You can't tell me what any of these artists are working on.
Well, if he's not getting any steady work, maybe they've driven down his price.
I met him. I saw him. I didn't meet him. I saw him at a New York convention a couple of years ago. He was getting $200 a pop for a single character, and his list was full for the entire weekend.
Humberto's a nice guy, dude. I've met him. I've talked to him. I've partied with him. He's a good dude.
All right,
he's a really good guy.
Let's get back to the comics, if you don't mind, so we can wrap this up.
Oh, let's not talk about the actual comic artists. Let's talk about the stupid comics. Okay.
All right. Cool. So here's Vision and the Scarlet Witch. This was a limited series from. Let me see. When was this? 86. I have a.
Todd, have I mentioned that I love when you're here?
I'm starting to think that this series may actually come back in popularity simply because of the Vision and Scarlet Witch TV.
Kodiak, I love it when
it was popular back then. I mean, it was.
Yeah. But I've been finding a lot of these, so I'm going to try to put together a bundle set of all of them. But this is great.
Oh, all the stuff that was, $10, $20 each, for back issues back when we were teenagers. All that stuff's in the 50-cent bins now.
Yeah. It's crazy, but
don't show that next book. Don't show that next book. That's naughty. No.
Legends. This is Legends number 4. John Byrne.
Oh my God.
Beautiful.
Cringe.
Another Vision and Scarlet Witch. This is issue number 6 and number 3. This one says The Mutant Who Came to Dinner, and this one says When Witches Die. Ooh.
Yeah, because I think when I got into comics, those were in the back issue bins.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And they were those Vision Scarlet Witches. I think they were around $5-10 each.
Yeah, those issues. Look at those covers, though. Go back to those Vision covers. Like, that was considered like average.
Yeah,
like nothing special.
Yeah.
Today, if you compare it to today, it's fantastic. There's story, even if it's misleading, there's still story elements in the covers.
Absolutely. Same thing with like this Legends here. But here, Avery, this is one that you might be interested in.
Oh, I used to have that issue.
I found several of these. What does? This is issue number 2 with Superman versus the Fantastic Four.
I used to collect those.
I believe I have it.
You believe you have it? Okay. These are hilarious.
Yeah, I had all those.
This is one of your favorites?
Isn't that Mark Silvestri?
Yes.
No, it's Mike Mignola.
That's Mike Mignola.
Right, Mignola.
Drawing Wolverine in women's underwear.
That bit was hysterical. I have that issue. I have those. I don't know what condition they're in. I don't have that part of my collection.
Little did you know that 20, 30 years later that would be canon.
Yeah. Is it Wolverine gay now?
Yeah.
We got Fantastic Four number 274.
He's a cucker or something.
Another.
No, I've seen it. I saw somebody post a thing of Wolverine and Hercules kissing.
No,
wow.
That was in an alternate universe where Wolverine is gay.
I'm just saying, Ethan called it years ago because Ethan's like some of those songs Ethan does. He's been doing for a long time. I used to follow him on Facebook years ago, and he would post these videos. And that Wolverine is gay song, he's been doing that for years.
No.
Like,
what is that Fantastic Four?
Yeah.
Oh,
let's see that Fantastic Four book.
Oh, since we're going back, I'll turn the comic. This is like visual markers, so I know what to edit out of the video. This is Fantastic Four number 274, featuring John Byrne Thing saying, "At last, it's clobbering time."
Did John Byrne draw the book?
He did. He probably wrote it too. Ooh,
oh, that's cool.
That's interesting. This is
Prelude stuff.
This is the symbiote for Spider-Man getting loose.
Wait, go back. Did you see that picture of John Romita Jr.?
Marvel Hunk of the Month. That's great. I gotta check and see if this issue has some value because of this, because that's an important part of.
Oh yeah, when the symbiote escaped.
Yeah.
Next stop, Eddie Brock.
That's right. I got Amazing Spider-Man number 353 and 356.
That Bagley stuff.
Bagley stuff. Yep.
Yeah, I remember those. Books. Those were good books.
Good ones. We got an early Astro City from Kurt Busiek. This is issue number 5. This is from the Image run. I believe this is volume 1. Maybe. Because I got a couple of the volume 2, which is when it moved over to Homage Studios. So we got Frank Miller's Ronin, books 2 and 3. So I have 1, 2, and 3 in this stack.
That's excellent.
That's very nice. Hey, do you remember checking out this one when it was up for auction for the color?
Yeah. Probably should have bought it. Let me see the other one, number 3. I don't think I've seen that cover because I have the graphic novel.
Oh, this is a good one.
Oh yeah, that's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we have Blue Beetle number 1. This is from 1986 when Paris Cullen was doing the art on Blue Beetle. This was like his first series. The first issue is actually worth a couple of bucks too. But I've actually had several copies in the store, and I sold one for $1 before I realized it was actually had value. So the second copy I sold for like $5. So this one will probably be in that range. But got a great classic Uncanny X-Men number 238 with Mark Silvestri art. This is a beautiful book. This is during the time of Genosha.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
put that on the side for me. Thank you.
Check this out.
Don't hurt my book, dude. And put that one on the side too.
Check this out. Amazing Spider-Man number 318. It's a McFarlane issue, and this just gorgeous stuff, man.
I don't think anyone can like. I've been looking at McFarlane stuff like reprinted and like I am convinced that they're the best artists of their own generation. It wasn't necessarily that they drew the best; it was that their art looked the best in the printed form, like in the printed technology of the time. Like McFarlane's Amazing Spider-Man run looks so good. Like, look at that. That looks amazing, and it looks so much better than his Spider-Man run and better than his Spawn run.
Yeah,
because the print his style worked perfectly for that type of newsprint. You know what I mean?
Where you were going to lose detail.
Yeah.
I love this page right here where you have the two of them putting their masks on.
I just recently looked at every one of those issue by issue, the Amazing Spider-Man one of Todd McFarlane. And each I noticed, and it just inspired me so much. Every issue he got better. If you went back to when he first started it, it was kind of ish. Now the Venom one he probably worked hard on and had a lot of eyes on him, but then it kind of got sloppy, and then it got better and better and better and better until those last couple when he moved over to Spider-Man.
Yeah.
What's up, Turtle Rabbit?
Hey,
since Andrew doesn't ever give you a shout out,
he's been here for a while talking.
Yeah,
so.
I know. Well, you should say hello.
Well, check this out. Excalibur issue number 1. This is a fantastic series with gorgeous art by Alan Davis, and actually I think I found 2 copies of issue number 1. So issues 2 and on are very common and easy to find, but not issue number 1. So that's what
I think back when I bought it, I had to pay like, I don't know, $5 or $10 for it.
This actually has a couple of dings on the cover, so well. It's not as worth as much as I would hope, but I think the other copy I've got is mint, so but very nice. And last but not least, to finish up this whole rack is Planetary number 1. I found a whole crap load of Planetaries recently, and to find issue number 1 is just fantastic. So
that's pretty cool.
Yep. This was a great little series. It was very, very entertaining, and John Cassaday on art, and fantastic. All right, so all these are going to be bagged and boarded in the store, except for a few that may be put aside for me.
And
we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I also bought some new bags and boards, and hey, Kodiak, here's one for you. Check this out. New Mutants number 8.
Oh, Blob's boobies.
Actually, here, check this out. This actually has a
ooh, I like
really nice drawing of Boom Boom in here, where she's literally standing on her tippy toes.
Oh, on her tipper toes. Yeah, I'm good with it. I love that.
This is the second appearance of Cable. Cable first appeared in '87.
That would go on my wall.
Yeah,
Andrew, put that aside for me, would you?
You ass.
No.
Melissa just gave me this look.
Was it because you said that to almost everything I've shown?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I did have some other stuff to show tonight, but it's all. It all.
Have you been to a store at all, Todd?
Not to the new one, no.
Oh, jeez.
He was at the last store, the store before this one.
I was at the no. I was at the new store, but I was there when you got it.
Oh yeah, when it was closed, I couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I saw it empty. I didn't, and with the table in there from your neighbor. I didn't.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, I saw it in its prime form before Andrew cluttered it up with this crap
products. Yeah, exactly. That's right. That's right. You were so pissed because you were in town only for that like one day, and it was a day that the flea market was closed.
That's right.
And I was in the process of moving everything over, so all I had was stacks and stacks of stuff. Nothing was organized. Nothing was set up.
That's right. I was there to hit the comic shop, and you failed.
The comic shop was disassembled. Yeah. Damn, I could have made so much money that weekend.
You could have. You had access to my piggy bank, and you did not take advantage.
Well, I guess that means I'm gonna have to take advantage of you twice as hard next time you're here.
That just sounds really weird, dude.
I know. Really bad. Hey, Evan, how's it going? Evan says, "Oh no, I'm pretty sure that's an emoji. That's an elbow cough emoji. I guess that means he's here."
Anybody have anything really, really, truly important to tell me off air?
Why?
Why are you leaving?
Yeah, I'm gonna bail.
Okay, get some sleep. Have a wonderful weekend. Happy Father's Day, my friend.
Happy Father's Day.
Yeah, happy Father's Day, guys. Hell.
Yeah. And Avery might not be a father, but he's yo daddy. So. All right, guys. Bye.
Oh, my God. That's that's so disturbing. Ugh. Man, I'm tired.
You're tired.
Yeah, this whole week was very tiring.
Why?
Well, not only did I have the moving into the new room, had to clean, had to pack, had to unpack.
Wait, so you and I, were we moving at the same time?
Just about, I guess, because Mike was out of here as of Sunday, so I started actually that night. So Evan says Kodiak is right to fear me. Yep, we all do. We all do, Evan. Trust me. I'm probably gonna do some art this weekend and make videos of it. So since I didn't draw on the live stream, I'm still gonna make some videos because I got a lot of stuff I got to do. Got a lot of stuff I got to work on. So, and nobody wants to see me make a video of me lettering. I tried that once.
No, lettering's like being the colorist. No one cares.
Yeah, nobody cares. Yeah, it's too bad. Too bad. But yeah, here, let me show you guys real quick. All right. Switching cameras once again. All right, so we went through that stack right there of comics. I still have this stack right here of comics to do. And you see those 3 stacks over there on the bookshelf?
Mm-hmm.
That's all new comics.
Wow. Wait, go down. Let me see the stuff on the floor.
On the floor, just a couple of bins.
No, what was the other stack? I missed the first stack.
There's 2 stacks next to each other, and then 1 stack underneath that.
Oh, okay.
So those are all new comics. And these are all Steelbook case Blu-rays.
Are those all going to the store?
No, these are mine. That's my collection. Not everything I have goes into the store. I got to have something that's all mine.
You don't.
Well,
you don't really.
Technically, I don't, but I'm allowed to keep some stuff. So
that's true. There's a next month or 21 day. Yeah, next month. There are a couple of pages from Scott McCloud's Understanding Comics that are going up.
Oh,
yeah. I'm really interested.
Those don't sound like they'd be something that would go for a lot of money. I mean, they have significance in comics, but not comic collectors. You know what I mean?
No, buddy. You would be surprised.
Really?
The last one, there's only been 2 other pages, I think, that have gone up on Heritage.
Mm-hmm.
One is a full page splash, and it's like a classic page. It's gorgeous, and it went for about almost $5,000.
Really? Wow.
And the other one is just a page out of the book, and it went for $1,800.
Have you ever seen anybody put up original pages from something like Mouse or something?
I haven't seen Mouse yet. I'm sure it's gone up though, for sure. Yeah, those things are worth a fortune though.
Yeah, there's some books, comic books, that are in comics historically relevant.
Yep.
Understanding and making comics is probably one of those. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I think it's really interesting because the page I'm interested in is like, I guess Scott McCloud or somebody spilled a whole bunch of water on it.
Oh, jeez.
So I'm like, yeah, maybe I can afford it. But yeah, my grail is I know the dealer that, or I've talked to the dealer several times, but the guy that has a bunch of the Will Eisner Contract with God pages.
Mm-hmm.
I was just thinking about that.
Yeah,
I was just thinking about Will Eisner Contract with God.
Contract with God is the first graphic novel.
Yeah,
and I know what pages he has, and I know how much he sells them for, and I'm like, oh man, like that's my grail. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, sure.
He had the classic one, but somebody bought it, like the one with the guy screaming in the rain. Like, why? Oh fuck, I want that. But
Avery, do you have any idea why Evan Von Scriver's emojis are getting held for review?
No.
I have no idea.
I can't see them.
Oh, okay. He's got one that's some type of multicolored one, and he says, "Show that on your little duck program." And then he has another one that's being held for review, and I have no idea what they are.
Just post it.
I can't see him. But
Okay. I think he's trolling me.
Probably.
yes.
Just a little bit. He said, I haven't seen D Who Loves All Things lately. He was on the show just last week. So he was doing good. So I do send him invites, so he's welcome anytime he wants. So but I think he's got a schedule change that makes it harder for him to be able to join us. But whenever he's able to, he's more than welcome on the show. So All right, well, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap this up. I appreciate everybody who came out and followed along and had a good time with us. I hope you did. And Jason, whoever you are out there in the world, congratulations on winning an original piece of art. I hope sometime you come by the store and collect it.
Woohoo!
Yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate everybody, and we'll talk at you all next week. If there's any fathers out there, I hope you all have a wonderful Father's Day. And Blue Samurai, fantastic.
If anybody knows who my father is, I would really love to find him.
Todd,
Father,
I think I know who your dad is.
Happy Father's Day, Dad.
Yeah. You know what's so funny is I know your dad. I'm going to tell him you said that. That's not funny. He's not going to find that funny.
He might. He might not. He probably would.
Yeah. All right, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see you all on Monday. Blue Samurai says, thank you, Tom. Wait, Blue Samurai, are you Tom's father? Good night, everybody. We'll see you all later.
Yeah. I had to make a Tom